Hey, kia ora, Helen, Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday. Friday, whatever you want to call it. It's Friday. How was your Friday? Mine was exhausting. It was exhausting. We started the day off, did our normal thing, and then I ended up training somebody for an hour and a half on a couple of different programs that will be of use to her. And then it was like, yay, then I can go to the mailbox. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Because we finished right on, I hadn't had breakfast at that point, and I'm like, I was so hungry by the time I got to 10:30. It's like, okay, I need to have some breakfast. And then, so got breakfast ready and all of that. And then my calendar went ding. I was trying to think of the right word, jeepers. Calendar went ding to remind me that I had an appointment coming up, and I had a look and went, oh yeah, we've got just, and by the time I'd finished breakfast and cleaned up from that, I had just under an hour to get to the mail place and get back again. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's 20 minutes there. It's about 20 minutes back, but leaving right on the edge of the lunch rush. So that didn't work. Plus I had a dog that was sort of like watching me like a hawk, like she knew, because I couldn't take her with me because today was a high of 94 and it's currently 93 outside. It's just after 6 o'clock in the evening. It's 93 degrees outside, and for those back in New Zealand, that's 34 degrees Celsius. It's a little warm outside. I was like, yeah, I can't take the dog with me. I was just like, it was, and being close to lunch rush as well means parking was going to be an issue, as well as a lot of people being in the store, and it would take me 15-20 minutes to get served. I have stood there with my little package slips, and they could see me standing there, and they try to squeeze me in between people waiting and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll probably have about a 15-20 minute wait, knowing what the place is like at that time of the day. So I thought, okay, finishing work at 4 o'clock, we are going at 4 o'clock. And well, I am going at 4 o'clock, so if he gets to stay here. So got on, got everything organized, so got everything done, organized, got the work stuff done. It was a quiet day on the chat today, but I got some other projects done. Worked on some projects and got some completed, so that was good. And then 4 o'clock, it's like, right, I'm out of here. I'm off to get my mail. It's going to be like Christmas. I haven't been to the mailbox for 2 weeks. And so I got everything signed off, finished off everything, which reminds me I still have to do my invoices. I normally send them up when I finish work on Friday. I didn't do that today. I was wanting to get to the mailbox. And so started getting everything ready for me to, shut everything down, started getting ready everything to go to the mailbox and all of that. And went into the bedroom to get changed out of my shorts into my jeans, because I don't wear shorts outside. Oh, around the RV I will, but not out in public in my car. If I'm not getting out of the car, then yeah, maybe. But typically I don't go out in shorts. And I went into the bedroom, and Zeffie's laying there looking all comfy, and she's just like looking at you. So I go over, so I crawl onto the bed, because she's in that very far corner up at the head of the bed. That's where her little bed is, in that very top corner where a second pillow would go. And so I crawl over there and just petted her for a little bit and explained everything to her and what was going to be happening. And she didn't need to get up and move. She could just stay there. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up and it's just before 6 o'clock. I fell asleep while talking to the dog. So I didn't make it to the mail place today, and I'm like, oh, and I have Networking Riches tomorrow, and that starts at 8 a.m. in the morning. The place doesn't open till 9. They close at 3. I might get there after. I thought, oh, I can go Sunday. And then I was like, yeah, no, I can't, because it opens at 10. I might get there Sunday afternoon. Like, I can't believe how much trouble I am getting to get my mail, to go and get my mail. Sunday, I thought, well, maybe I could, because Networking Riches goes 2 days. And so I've got Saturday, although we're supposed to be finishing, it's like around 1 or 2, and that would give me an hour to get there, which I could possibly do on a Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will finish earlier than we did on Saturday. So maybe I can do it then because they're only open from 10 to 3 on Sundays. Yeah. How hard is it to go 20 minutes to pick up mail and get back again? It's been a challenge for me all week, but that's okay. Because I just got notification that another package arrived this afternoon after I would have been there. So we're good. Yes, we're good. So it is like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is taking me 2 weeks to go pick up. And they've got probably about 5 or 6 packages there for me. And one of them is a birthday present for Zephy, which is a reason I really, 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 really want to go. So yeah, but I fell asleep. So I didn't get there this afternoon. Obviously, the body needed rest more than the mail needed to be picked up. That was my theory anyway, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, it's been a very fun day. Lots of exciting things out of the norm. Like this training thing, I don't normally train on what I trained on today. In fact, it was the first time I've ever trained anybody in what I was training them on today. There was one was a Google extension, and then there were a couple of programs that I trained this person on, and I've never trained anybody on any of those 3 products before. I just showed them how I use them, showed them different ways. We even brainstormed some ideas, so we'll see what happens with that. And even I discovered some new things that day as well. So about my accounts and about my YouTube channel. So I was like, oh, I didn't realize that one was so well done. So yeah, it's been quite an interesting day. And so it was different. It was fun, which is what today's all about, fun. I got all my little I got a new fidgety thing. Show you my new fidgety thing. Do you know what this is? This is, and it goes on it's got a little carabiner, a keyring thingy. And this little keyring thingy, you can twist this off. It holds toothpicks. And it even has, and if you have like really short toothpicks, you can actually unscrew the centerpiece as well and make it a shorter thing. I guess you could use like if you're taking like if you keep like medication with you, if you need medication or something. But I got it for the toothpicks, so I can carry toothpicks with me. And these toothpicks are really yummy. Toothpicks be yummy. These ones are infused with tea tree oil. And so I know some people who are highly allergic to tea tree oil, so I will make sure I keep them sealed up. And they have a mint flavor, but they are infused with tea tree oil. And tea tree oil melaleuca, very good antibiotic, disinfectant type thing. If you have, the melaleuca, you guys have heard me talk about the melaleuca, taking the cotton ball, pulling the cotton ball apart, twisting it to a point, putting a drop of oil on that point, and then putting it into my ear hole here, just on the inside of the ear there, and using the rest of it to hold it in place to stop the ear infections. So you figure that stops ear infections in the tracks, and I haven't had vertigo since 2011. November 2011 was the last time I took antibiotics for an ear infection. Every time I feel them coming on, it's just pull out the cotton balls, put the oil on there, and stick them over the ear holes, and we're good to go. Probably sounds really weird in my accent, doesn't it? But anyway, so yeah, tea tree oil, melaleuca, same thing. So very good for infections and stuff. So you can imagine what tea tree oil infused toothpicks can do with your teeth and your gums. Well, especially the gums. Yeah. So yeah, they're really cool. Birchwood, that's the name of that's the type of wood they use. They're made out of birchwood. So I got my new little toy today, and I've been sitting here. I just like playing with this dangly piece here. You can hold it and spin it, and I know, I fiddle. And no, I didn't make anything else with pipe cleaners today. I was trying to get work done today, but I did do some doodling. When you're sitting there, you've sent a reply off to a client, and you're waiting for them to reply back. So like, you just start like doodling, playing around. Although I'm wondering if I'm having a reaction to the Play-Doh, because I was playing with a sparkly one and my hand started to itch. and I wasn't sure because of if it was low humidity or the Play-Doh. So I put the Play-Doh away, and this was the sparkle one. Put the Play-Doh away, went and washed my hands really, really well in hot soapy water. Did it twice just to make sure, and even up the forearms a little bit as well. And that seemed to stop the tightening feeling that I was getting in my hands. And so I was like, well, that's really upsetting if I can't play with Play-Doh. So yeah. So, but since I stopped doing that and I washed my hands and everything else, my face has gone back to normal. My hand, because my face was kind of like reacting too. It's probably because I was like scratching my face with my hands. But yeah, so that the face got washed, the hands got washed, and everything seems to have returned to normal. So I don't know if it's the Play-Doh or not, or if it's well, it can't be because I've had Play-Doh here on the table and I haven't wiped the table down yet. So I was reacting to something. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Let's play detective again. Yeah. Anyway, what fun do you have planned for the weekend? We are on Friday. It's finish it. You can also use it as finish it Friday too. So what projects do you have that you need to get completed, finished up, whatever you want to do it? I'm getting dry throat. I need to go drink more water. It's like 9% humidity again today. Really, really low. Lots of water needed. And then we've got these yummy feta spinach sausages for dinner tonight. Yes. So I'm looking forward to cooking those up on my grill and trying those for dinner tonight. So feta and spinach sausages. And I got my micronutrient, whatever they're called. It's basically just like the little shoots. They're almost like bean sprouts, not bean sprouts, alfalfa sprouts and broccoli sprouts and all those. That's basically what this micronutrient thing is like. It makes a really yummy salad. There's like 5 calories in half a container. But it's got all these other good nutrients in there that you need, and it's a great way to get your greens in. And so yeah, I was looking at that and going, okay, we could do that. And so I'm going to have my sausages with these micronutrient things, chop up some tomatoes with them, and what else have I got in there that I could put in them? Avocado. I use avocado, and I've got that Greek cucumber sauce again that I can never remember the name of. I know it's got some T's and Z's in there. And I mix that up with some avocado, and that becomes the dressing for my salad. So, yeah. And I'm not usually one that does dressing, but these little macronutrient thingies are really quite yummy. So I got 2 containers this time. So I didn't realize that they were only about this thick. The containers are only about this deep, and they're about this long and about this wide. And so, yeah, half a container goes down very quickly and very well. And yeah, very low calorie, lots of good nutrients in there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having feta and spinach sausages tonight with a salad, with a nice green salad and everything else. So anyway, I've got to go walk a pup, and that means that when I get back from walking the pup, the PJs go on, and we can relax for the rest of the evening, save up the energy for this weekend and networking riches. Totally looking forward to that. If you don't have your ticket yet, they still have tickets available online. If you're in Colorado Springs, it's in person, or you can join online. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it online. Just register at haftonetwork.com. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. Not sure what the dog is doing. Oh, now she's watching me, so I better get going. Anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling rest of your fun Friday, and we'll catch you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning for Shake It Up Saturday. And there's going to be a lot of people getting shaken up tomorrow at Networking Riches when some of their beliefs about networking events are going to get thrown out the window or ideas changed. There's going to be a lot of people tomorrow getting some amazing golden nuggets and everything else. So I can't wait to get in there and get that done. So go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for Shake It Up Saturday. Hey, konera.